Blaze gonna get Blaze. I gotta watch. You know what the fuck is going down, baby? I'm on my mixie. Shout out to fucking Antes. You know it's pop, baby. Reaction new to my channel. You rocking with me. I'm rocking with you. You know it's pop, baby. I'm litty in my city. I get the biddies. You already know what's next, man. No Diddy, nigga. I smacked the shit out you. Send you back to the grocery store for a pack of Newports on Mizel and DDCCPB and Bonton. I ain't playing no games. Shout out Mizel. Shout out Fonnie Willis, you know it's pop, baby. I'm Mr. Manzelis. My nigga's Mr. Manzella, you know it's pop, baby. You know it's a real nigga when you see me. You ever been to that road? We'll take you. Nigga, let's go. Stop playing me on back with another one, baby. Let's go. Hey, this is a slight little video. Playoffs is here, NBA. You know I'm a big NBA guy. That's my favorite sport of all time. Basketball is my life. If you catch me doing anything or watching anything, it's going to be basketball. It's going to be ESPN on basketball. It's going to be First Take, First Things First. It's going to be Nightcap, NBA Today, probably one of my favorite joints. So, yeah, like, that's what we on. We on Gil's Arena. That's my shit, you know. I'm going to start reacting to shit like that, too. But, yeah, like, NBA, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my sport, baby. Playoffs is here. You know what I'm saying? It's sad what my Lakers is going through right now. Just because, you know, I'm a Hornets fan, New York fan, the Lakers fan, but I'm really Bron. But I grew on the Lakers because Bron been there 8 seasons, so it's like I have to be a Lakers fan now, nigga. Like I'm a big like Bron is my favorite player all the time. We've been there 8 seasons. How am I not a Lakers fan, bro? I don't really want to be, but trust me, I don't want to be. These niggas are way too entitled, bro. But I'm a Hornets fan and a Knicks fan at heart, nigga. Feel me? Shout out my Knicks, man. My city, you heard? We need to get a chip. It's been too long. And then my city right here, Charlotte, man. That's what you know what's pop, baby. North Carolina, stand the fuck up. You know what's going down, baby. I'm in a Billy. Anyway, yeah, playoffs is here. So right now, what we about to get into is like a little 12-minute video. Ant Edwards, man, a lot of people's favorite player. He not my favorite player, but he growing on me a lot. And I love his game. I love to watch him. So it's like he put us out the playoffs last year in the first round. And you just, you know, love to see the young niggas prevail and shit like that. So it's this is a 12-minute video on how he prepares for the playoffs. You know, coming into it. He got Denver again for the third year in a row. So, you know, like these two just I think Denver gonna get them this time too, because this shit don't happen too often where the same team keep doing that, where the NBA don't get a, because Denver ain't been far the last 2 years. So I know they like, okay, nigga, you ain't getting no MVP this year, we're gonna get you far. So I'm expecting the Denver to be far this year.
Oh my God, lock! Big dog, let's go! The tall number 27, Rudy Gobert! From Georgia, standing 6'4", rocking the divine number 5, Anthony
Open up some feet. I go hard out here, you see. They go hard out here for me. I'm not a trick.
How does your recovery program today compare to your rookie year?
Night and day. I didn't get no treatment in my rookie year. D. Hines wasn't here, so I didn't even really get too much treatment.
The NBA, you got a ton of travel, games in between, and you guys got expected play.
This nigga that grew, like his game grew so much over the years, bro. This nigga was not the 3-level scorer he is now. He was always supposed to be a 3-level scorer, but the 3-level he scores now is a straight killer, bro. Straight killer. He on some shit. But the thing is, he still got more potential to grow on scoring. Like he still ain't reached that 30-point yet. You feel me? He was close this year. He was real close, but he gonna crack that shit because he a scorer.
Play huge minutes, and so recovery is huge.
How has it been dealing with the injuries this season?
It's been cool because it was none too major. Everything been super light, so it's been cool. Every day we stretch, but every other day is like recovery, treatment. Like this is the first time I actually really been hurt. And my back be bothering me, so it was like, bro, I got to get more treatment. And then when I start realizing it was good for me, I was good, I'm gonna go all the time.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want.
What's
And
next?
watch.
If you look at the past 4 seasons, him starting with USAB, us going into the Western Conference Finals, USAB, Western Conference Finals, I think just playing a lot of basketball, just looking at maintenance ways that we could apply recovery modalities, whether it's at home, setting things up at the house where he can do his recovery, and then at the facility before and after practice. So if we are going to make a deep run, then we obviously need Ant to be healthy.
Yeah, this is like his first major injury. Ant's really never been hurt. Ant's like an Iron Man, low key. So for him to start getting hurt this early is not a bad sign, but it's like he's talking about his back is hurting a little bit. That's something to watch out for, because you don't want this nigga aches and pains starting to go. You know he a dunker, he a rim runner. So you know what I mean. But he say he don't like dunking because it hurts his hands. But anyway. That's just, you know, that all that going to the rack shit, fall on the floor type shit, hurting your back like Joel Embiid, nigga, he always falling type shit. You know how that shit go.
Nothing like Buddy, bro. Leave it up.
Man, Dame Dash.
No, don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, you look shit like
Dame, look.
Let me show you.
You talking about that one dude? You think I look like everybody, bro?
Big thing for his recovery, making sure that we stay on top of his mobility, his stretching, all of his ground activation work, ankle mobility, hip mobility, and then a ton of PNF work. And then we do a bunch of BFR training.
Is there anything you do in recovery that you hate to do?
BFR.
Today's too early, bro. I keep telling you my still hurting. Come here, Papa. Man, he need that Papa, man. Watch him. Now, watch him right there. Him.
He doesn't like it, but it helps specifically with aerobic endurance training, hypoxia, improving oxygen efficiency prior to competition. And that's something that we've been utilizing over the past few years.
My second year of my third year, I had a knee problem and I missed a couple games. And then I started working with him. We was doing BFR and my knee problems went away. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be one of them love-hate relationship things. Like, I'm willing to do it.
He go kicking and screaming, but he get it done.
Has it been like hard, like you're missing the games?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd definitely rather be playing. Hell yeah. Shit, I was playing with my knee for a little minute, like 3 weeks. I gotta see what my wind look like when I get back on the court, cause right now I'm scared. I know when I start running, I'm gonna be tired, so gotta get it back. It's probably gonna take me a week to get my wind back, to be honest.
One thing about Ant Edwards is he always telling the truth. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? But that's just who he is, though. You know what I'm saying?
I know I've been going.
You want more shit like that from the players or what they really feel instead of always doing shit for the media.
5 minutes, bro. Hold on.
I think, yeah, the basketball gods is real, but I think if you say it or, you know, I think if you say it and do it in the right way, it won't hinder you, bro. I think a lot of motherfuckers think about the basketball gods a lot when they say shit. It's like the basketball gods be punishing you when you talk trash, but that's what basketball is about. That's what sports is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you competition. Don't punish me just because I say I want to see them in the playoffs or whatever the case may be. It's supposed to be a good rifle.
Let me see it. That's 5 minutes.
Nah, let me see it.
Don't worry about that. That's 5 minutes down.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Come on.
Hey, Ann, it's Jenna. When you get in, let's talk through what your meal options look like for postseason. See you in a bit.
My name's Jenna Stangland. I'm Director of Nutrition for the Timberwolves and oversee Ant's nutrition every game day.
So like barbecue chicken, broccoli, and rice.
Or lemon pepper, right?
Yes.
No lemon pepper.
No, I'm saying lemon pepper cool. It's cool.
The season is such a grind, so everything to optimize Ant's performance, recovery, and resilience for the entire season and postseason.
What time?
What time?
12:47? So an hour from now?
My approach with Ant is meeting him where he's at and then seeing what tweaks we can agree on that are going to increase the nutrient density of what he's eating.
So we're gonna set up Ant's order BBQ,
chicken. He does a lot of off-menu items, so we got to write in the special requests. $145.
You're a southern nigga, man.
You bringing it in?
Yep. Now I'm gonna make a smoothie, so follow me. His immune protocol has significantly improved. It comes from him not wanting to miss a game for any type of cold or flu. If he can stay healthy, he is on board with it, so that's been awesome to see. This is a great way to get a bunch of antioxidants in. On the road, he is very routine with what he eats, which is chicken, teriyaki sauce, rice, and broccoli. At home, he has steak bites with teriyaki sauce, broccoli, and rice. There we have it. Muscle healing right here in a cup. Some other staples, he has a very specific sandwich. It's actually on our breakfast menu as the Ant Special.
Ant's breakfast sandwich comes on an English muffin, extra crispy bacon, scrambled eggs with cheese, and the ratio is almost 1-to-1, so it's a thick sandwich, it's dense. So I usually do 2 eggs per, just to make sure there's enough for the sandwich. I'll do like 1 good pinch cheese like this, and then I'll do about another half of that.
He has them prepared the way his mom made them when he was a kid.
He's really particular about it. When he shows people how to make it, he usually uses a fork and a nonstick pan and destroys the pan. I figured out a way to not do that every time. I bought a little cute silicone spatula that works like a champ. Goal is dry and fluffy. So far, no complaints as long as I get the eggs right. Sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm not, but...
Yeah, he made me... Bro made me proud as fuck. Put that grape jelly on there, my nigga. On VD. I need all that grape jelly, you heard? Shout out to fucking aunties. Yo, that shit made me happy as fuck.
He'll let us know if it's not.
It's not.
There you go.
I'll play for it.
Good Willie, my nigga. Damn, what the fuck? Come on, man. Come on, man. Derek White, you ain't even give her a fucking shot.
I need a financial plan.
I have your new budget.
Yo,
and
Derek
financial
White
plan
is
ready.
getting commercials. That's how you know you're a good basketball player, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas think Derek White is the most underrated player in the league. He's that nice. Hey, I was just hooping the other day a little bit.
All
Get
the
my shit
nuances
right.
of shooting, man, it's a lot of detail that come into one and making it a natural jump shot. And so, with him, one of the things that he asked me to do is not to limit his shooting, right? So don't make him just a catch and shoot guy. Don't make him an off the dribble type of shot guy, ISO shot guy. He wanted to have his shooting very diverse. So we made it an emphasis to clean up, the whole process. But the beautiful thing about the regular season is he's seen every coverage. It was really.
Oh, that's nice. I
seeing
like
what the
that.
NBA
I like
kinda
that
wanted,
stop.
in terms of what do they force an Ant not to do? I know he's top 5, and seeing 2 people on him when he has the ball, especially with them pick and roll. And so we just made it a point to where now, we have a counter for everything. So if you're gonna put 2 on us, we know how to beat that. You want to play us in the drop, we know how to beat that. If you want to tilt the floor, we know how to beat that. And that's where it comes in terms of having a multitude of shots to where not only can he take, but he can make these reads and hopefully make his teammates better at a higher level.
Remember, this nigga led the league in threes in his fucking 5th season, bro. I know Concanipple just led the league in threes and he had the most 3-pointers made. But still, this nigga led the league in 3-pointers made. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's something. He was a 3-point champion that year, bro. Word up. Last year, actually. You know what I mean? That's impressive. For, he's a 3-level scorer. He's not a shooter. But he turned himself into a 3-level shooter. You know what I mean? Or a 2-way 3-level shooter. Because he plays defense, too. All he needs is to start learning how to pass the ball more, because that's his problem.
You know,
Still,
one
that's
thing
his
I
only
think
problem.
that separates him from anybody I've worked with is I don't
The
think people
double
understand how
team
smart
come
he
this
is.
shit, he get a little hesitant. But he know how to beat it now
The
because his
ability
handle
to
got way
watch
better.
something,
He done
see
worked
it
on his
done,
handle.
and then that.
He got his handle way better. He worked on his handle last year after the off season, and got back. Well, the year before last year, he worked on it after the off season when they lost. And to Dallas, and he came back with a tighter handle last year. That's how he got them threes off. He get 3-point champion. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Actually replicated and perfected his way.
It was always just about his passing out of the double team and shit. He know how to get out of the double team, but when he get a little flustered when they flaring him so much, it's like, nigga, if he learn his reads the right way on passing, you know what I mean?
But man, I've never seen that. You know, you can show a guy this and it. You know, it usually takes him about a month and a half to starting to feel comfortable with it. You know, for him, it's a week. You know, I think that's really rare for a guy, man. We started preparing for the playoffs a month after the season. You know, we took a month off and we got back to it, and that was really putting in the post game for him, right? So you kind of seeing that this year a little bit. So now he has other option to score with. But the playoffs, it's a marathon. And, as we, start building him back up, obviously, he's injured right now. What we're going to do is start, sharpening everything back up to where there is no box that you can, kind of put him in, right? So just staying through the process, and can we prepare our bodies to be ready for the marathon?
And you're going to push it today, get that mind right, get in here, meet me in the weight room, let's get that work in.
So it's kind of a transition period for Ant in his career. I think all the fundamental skills have been worked on. I think he's achieved those goals. He's more explosive, he's stronger. So now we're transitioning, I think, into a phase where he's got to be a lot smarter. It's got to be more scientific, more cutting edge. So our goals are, how are we going to maximize recovery this year? Just to give yourself an edge. Before the start of the season, he's like, I have to get stronger. I got to get my core, my upper body stronger to be able to finish at the rim more. So that was a major goal. And then later in the season, now we got to lighten up and get ready for the playoffs. So the goals have changed and evolved over the course of the season. What we're responsible for off the court is how can we improve athleticism? There's so many different factors. So one aspect we might work on some balance and coordination that might play into what he's worked on all summer, and that's his mid-range turnaround jumper. In the weight room, we might work on moving and controlling the body at different angles so that he's able to transfer that onto the court. So we talk about it all the time in the weight room when he's doing exercises, how it transfers. Hey, keep your head and shoulders still. That's finishing at the rim. So if I come push you and you're strong and your head and shoulders don't move, you're gonna be more accurate. A little tween move. First and foremost, he has to be super strong to be able to change direction that quickly. And so loading heavy in the weight room will transfer into better explosiveness out on the court. Ant is different than other players in the league. So if you're talking about just physical development, you're looking at a lot of factors. You have balance and stability. You have strength, obviously. You have explosiveness. You have your endurance, your conditioning. So there's a lot of different factors that come into play when it comes to Ant reaching peak levels of performance. So we moved from this more fundamental approach to a more advanced approach, which will allow him the ability to endure a longer, more productive career.
Hey, 26 Kettle.
Hey, bro, before you call it, we got one more BFR session. We need you 100%. Oh, yeah, I'm about to beat your ass in Mortal Kombat. Let's get it, bro.
I'm downloading Mortal Kombat right now.
That just be pressing buttons, bro.
I'm finna download that one right now.
Stop pressing RB and LB. How about that? No!
That boy head leaking.
Come on, bro. 18, dog. Hell. All right, boy. Nah, ain't no doubt.
I go hard out here, you see. They go hard out here for me.
That's clutch. That's mad lit. That's valid. That shit was a nice ass video. I like that. I like how that shit was busting, how I was rolling. And Edwards, man, what you gonna do, man? It's this third year in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Going against Denver. First round this time. Usually it's the second round. We're gonna see what the fuck is pop. Is you gonna do it again this year and get them up out of here? Let's see how far you go type shit. Another year for Ant Edwards, year 6. Motherfucking monster. Let's go, man. Appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the tune in for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Rock on my channel, you know what the fuck is going down. We going up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Still on the way to 500. Let's get into it, baby. Almighty Blaze, cooking Blaze, we gotta watch. You know what the fuck is going down, baby. I'm in my Mexi. Shout out to Antes, you know it's pop, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm litty. In my city, I get the biddies. You already know what's next, nigga. No Diddy, nigga. And I'm out. Shout out to fucking Ante.